Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello? Oh, good. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all... Categories. Oh, for Pete's sake. Categories. Paradise Killer. If they can't, you know what? That's their problem. They should enjoy Vaporwave Danganronpa. It's at least as good as Fire Emblem. You know what? I'd probably enjoy it more than Fire Emblem, which are very nice games that I do enjoy playing. But they're not really designed to be my personal fave. Also, hi Andrew. Glad to know you can hear me. I'm always worried about that. And hello anyone else who's out there. I hope you are interested in for another night of all sorts of terrifying information. For those who weren't here last week, plots are afoot. Things are bad. Suspicion is everywhere. Everyone is a suspect. Come on, buddy. Let's see, where am I going? Right. So let's continue. Let's see, where do I want to go? Apparently I can't go there, so... Guess I'll go... Oh, here, that's close enough. There we are, okay. Final moments Starlight Skin. This image was the last thing a drowning victim saw. Uplifting. Gotta love it. Symbols of a warrior, Starlight Skin. Blades that glimmer in the moonlight, held aloft on the top of a conquered pyramid of sin, are highly valued. Good to know. Idle Starlight Skin, look to Crimson Acid. She has been blessed. So can you. Devotion is rewarded. Work hard and pray hard. Brought to you by the big titty goat lady. Are you gonna be nice to me?
Halt! This is a restricted area.
What do you want, freak? Did you see Akiko on the night of the murder? Yes, she returned here after Henry escaped.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Got a way to prove that? Our word is all you need.
Crime is repulsive.
Hard to believe the word of the Grand Marshal's loyal troops. What do you want, freak? I want Akiko's phone records for last night. They are classified.
Crime cannot hide.
I'm the investigator. Grand Marshal Akiko is our leader, not you. What do you want, freak?
I don't like this.
I have authority from Judge. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter.
Don't test me.
She doesn't have jurisdiction, Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest, and now let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
Okay. Chill. This is a military facility. I'm not obligated to let you in.
I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
She isn't in charge here. The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No, I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. What do you want, freak? Ladders.
Crystal obtained.
Hey.
Crystal obtained. Crystal obtained.
Don't get that guy.
Crystal obtained. Nightmare computer.
Alright, let's crack this baby open and see what's around.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Alright. This is handy. There's dudes down there now. I'm not gonna be able to get past them.
This is a restricted area. Get out of here, freak.
Don't test me.
I'm the investigator appointed by Judge. Irrelevant, these are the Marshal's grounds, I'll escort you out. Ah! I never did this before. Alright.
Stay out, freak.
I have a bad feeling about
I need to
this.
find a way in there. Truths may be hidden in the barracks. Alright, I'll have to come back and try that again later.
item obtained. Relic obtained.
Angel Ward, a highball named after a district on one of the old islands. It was rife with unexplained crime before the Paradise Psycho Unit determined the demonic cause. The flavor changes each island in line with the new whiskey blend. Fancy.
Fast travel unlocked.
Don't need to go anywhere yet.
Starlight skins obtained.
Symbol of justice, Starlight Skin. Justice. 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 They must really like the French band Justice. Let's back up with our guy up here. We're not going to talk to them yet, though. We've still got some more investigating to do. We didn't go this way. Let's go this way and see what's up here. Lots of statuary, including this impressive feat of engineering. Are they? They're not really touching, are they? They're just magic, I guess. Fascinating. Oh, it's a pick-upable. What's this? Oh, it's the one the fish wanted. I'll have to go back there after this. 20th island sequence. The mountain collapses. Why? How? It was supposed to be perfect. Yeah, a lot of things are supposed to be perfect, man.
Those crystals obtained.
Tower of the broadcast music. What sweet jam are we gonna get this time? The woman at the cocktail bar. I remember her. A lifetime ago. Or was it another timeline? I should have made a different choice. That's a good one. Save that one up for later. Let's go to the left now and see what we can find.
Those crystals obtained.
What's back here? Oh, whiskey. The Way of Blood Bar. 25th Island Sequence. Ash Street Housing District. Can justice be born out of chaos? It's the only weapon we have against Discord. How far can you go? Depends. Sometimes you must go as far as you can. Can you break the law to achieve justice? We all break the law. The law gets in the way. No one is above it. Sometimes the law gets bent in the quest for truth. Justice comes in many forms. How many does the Syndicate accept? As many as it needs to. Dead Man's Ambition Whiskey. A floral taste with the aroma of vanilla. Find a comfortable chair. Not too comfortable. Comfort will make you nostalgic. You have nothing to be nostalgic about. Oof, okay. Rough. fancy area. Sobriety fancy, at least.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Symbols of medication, Starlight Skin. It must be nice being an incessant yacht owner. Probably is. Maybe not for especially good reasons. Oh, this is KHX's place. KHX's workshop. Alright, let's see what's in here. A bunch of stuff. This is
I
exciting.
have a bad feeling about this.
There's an unsent letter to Crimson.
Sure.
KHX is accusing her of using him to get the secret of the second Holy Seal. Was Crimson in a relationship with KHX? He says the key is missing, and he says he's going to tell Montserrat that Crimson took it. Why does Crimson want the key to the second Holy Seal? Is he in a relationship, or is he just obsessed? Let's find out. There's a broken necklace with an order form. It's for Akiko. She asked KHX to fix her necklace.
The investigator is here.
Maybe this puts her at the scene of a crime? Acid's favorite. Delicious new premium beer from Crimson Acid and Dread Nebula.
That's strange.
KHX certainly seemed to have an obsession with Crimson. There's posters everywhere. Oof. Boy, my man had feelings.
Got it.
KHX's diary. There's a lot of notes here. A lot of scrawl and technical drawings. They're interspersed with ramblings about ascending to heaven. He seemed to think he was chosen by the gods. He talks about Crimson being his queen in the astral heaven. Ah. What was going on between them? This tuft of hair is coarse like an animal's.
What the hell?
Hang on, is this goat hair? That's the same color as Crimson's head. There's no sign of a struggle or fight. There's no blood. Something happened to KHX here. Was it cleaned up? If it was... why not clean up the hair too? To be honest, this guy's got a nice little pad. I would not mind living here. Especially on some nice tropicalish island. Always sunny. Anything in the immediate area? Especially, alright. Oh. Sudden rainstorm.
Those crystals obtained.
What's this?
I don't like this.
Drag markings leading off the edge of a cliff.
Ah,
They lead away from KHX's workshop.
got it.
Suspicious. There's a discolored splotch down there. I don't think you can die from falling damage, but I'm gonna take the long way around, I think, in this case. I'm gonna see what's back in the other direction and go from there.
Ha.
Well, this doesn't look good. Gonna have to re-question a bunch of people later.
Game saved.
You can tell the people make this like Danganronpa because they also like making the blood wrong colors.
Relic obtained.
Island Sequence 13 Memento. 13th island sequence. The shame of Lady Love dies. Oh, this is ours. She's deceived by damned Harmony. He tries to let the god hunters on the isle. He tries to let the god hunters onto the island to kill us. Praise be the Paradise Trigger for saving us. I wonder who or what that is. Not something we had any involvement with, presumably. The opulent ziggurat. Lucky doll. So many things get dropped during the rush to be sacrificed at the end. Inverted pyramid starlight skin. Every pyramid has an inverted doppelganger on another planet. They are linked. One cannot exist without the other. Oh dear. What's the bar down there? Island Sequence 14 Memento. 14th Island Sequence. Celebration! Our worship reinvigorated one of our beloved rulers. Lost pain awoke from slumber on the dark side of the moon. Well, that's good, I suppose. Alright, let's go see what's inside this thing. Oh, soda machine. B2. Statue Mind. A fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship. Offered at a discount price during rituals. Oh, makes sense. That's why it's in here. Oh. So you may recall they mentioned that everyone living on the island who's not a god person gets sacrificed at the end, and this is where that happens. Charming. Ooh, blood of innocence. Moonlight Petal carving. A carving about the god Moonlight Petal. Expert terraformer and architect, built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star, killed during the great betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs. Whew. Fun times. Not really. There's blood everywhere, isn't there? Oof. 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 Really taking the shine off things. I wonder if I can jump into it, but I don't know if I want to. What's this? Time-worn blood bowl. A bowl used to collect blood during the slaughter ritual. After filling a bowl, a reveler is allowed to take no more than one sip before passing it on. Oh boy. Shadow Zero carving. A carving about the god Shadow Zero, capricious god that caused destruction on every planet she touched. Tentacle-armed goat. Ain't it just the way? Darn tentacle-armed goats. Destroyed Eden carving. A carving that details the god destroyed Eden. A huge centaur god that roams space. He made a crown of asteroids and filled their caves with harems of fanged men he encountered on a dying planet. Well, somebody's living their best life at least. Shame it can't be us or any of these people.
Those crystals obtained.
Oh boy. Vile Embrace carving. Carving about the god Vile Embrace. The horrifying twins journey across the stars to find new races to dissect. A carnal god whose worshippers engage in extreme sex. Ah. Really worshipping those Cenobites, huh? Yeesh. Faulty worship stamp. When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It is also stamped for overworship. Yeesh. Just blood everywhere, huh? Hey Shinji, what do you got to say? There's an awful lot of random crap scattered around the island, isn't there? They're vignettes of lives once lived. That's a poetic Abe-Sane trash. You're just scooping it all up, aren't you?
Got it.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. Oh, Shinji. You rascal. Puzzle. Who's got the puzzle? Alright, let's see. Alright. These controls seem to move the walkways across the pools. I wonder if I can find the right combination to let me cross. Alright. Okay. If I hit this one again. There we go. There, I can walk across now. Handy. Oh, I got an achievement. Hall of the Dead. I don't know what that does. Oof. Place a real bummer. There's blood flying everywhere. This is not a hygienic place. Alright, what's in here? Wherever this is. Oh boy. Ah, the graveyard. Great. Charming.
Those crystals obtained.
Oh, hey, Shinji. Oh, I'm sure you have something to say. What is it? It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time even when everyone's so worked up. I'm trying, though. I really am. I'm off to hunt crows. You hunt those crows, Shinji. There's clearly a lot of them. A lot of bodies around here. Let's see if we can break into this nightmare computer, see what it does.
Nightmare computer.
This is the grave of Aiz Kiwami. He was old school syndicate and one of the council members.
Ooh,
The grave flag.
investigator is here.
The grave flag says he died 25 years ago. That's it. There's an inscription: Heartbreakers, Lifesavers, and Brothers Under the Cosmos. All right, let's open this baby up and see what's in there. Da-da-da. Alright, and let's see some more pyramids.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Alright, let's see what this has to say.
Sure.
Aiz Kiwami's blood vial. This island is built on blood. Blood connects all secrets. What about Henry's blood?
Don't test me.
Damn,
That's it.
a
The
match.
investigator is here.
Aiz was Henry's father. That's exciting. The council member had a relationship with a citizen, and now we have Henry.
Key item obtained.
Oh boy. Alright, whose grave is this?
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked. Key item obtained.
Blood vial, Grace bloodlines. Blood vials are sealed into coffins so they can't be used illicitly after death. Why is one last kiss directing me to Grace Bloodline's blood vial? This is the grave of Grace Bloodlines, Henry's murder victim from when he was arrested. Starlight can verify that this is her blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite. That's her unique blood code. This is Grace Bloodline's blood vial.
Nanny, the hell?
Why does one last kiss want me to find this? Oh.
Do you understand, investigator?
Starlight confirms this is Grace Bloodline's blood vial. Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sand, satellite. That's the blood code from the vial, correct?
Sure.
You could only know that code if you were Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested.
Truth is all around you, investigator.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Enjoy perfect man sank, investigator.
What keeps someone from moving on? An obligation? A purpose? An unending rage? Your murder was a setup? Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. What is it? The official report of the murder of Grace Bloodlines. What about the Holy Seals? I had been waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator.
Crime cannot hide.
Wait, I'm not done with you. Investigator, aren't you happy about last
I
night?
don't like this.
Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
Demonic taint is the least of our worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserve nothing less.
Ah,
Sounds like you have motive.
proving attention, investigator.
The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambition can only be sustained by death.
Mystery awaits.
I'm a casualty on the path, left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit that would be, investigator? The council deserved to die, sliced to ribbons. Tell me about this corruption. The syndicate is full of plotters and conspirators. So many of them have their little games. Last night someone played the winning hand. Do you know who did it? Yes and no. I have some answers, but not all. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist. And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial, and they'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
One more kid.
Oh, an unknown player in this madness. Who is she, and what does she want?
That's weird.
She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world driven by rage and revenge. Perfect.
Got it.
There's more to her death than the official story. She was murdered as part of some kind of plot that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed, and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Grace Bloodlines, the syndicate's exorcist. During the exorcism, Akiko left the room, and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He hurriedly carved the same symbol scorched into his skin into Grace's body.
I don't like this.
Before his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division.
Don't test me.
He strangled her and scorched her body with demonic sigils.
Ooh,
Doom
the
Jazz
investigator is here.
Doom Jazz examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without trial. Oh boy. One Last Kiss seems to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom Jazz can help since he examined the victims. Oh, so much to do. Oh, there's something back here.
Those crystals obtained. Mind travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Do you have secrets? Good. How much do they cost? Can I buy them? What's your price? Hello.
One more kid.
Do you think this was all Henry?
Are you happy with your tools?
Aren't you paying attention to investigator? Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish plan.
Sure.
Ooh, that would be far too easy. Who do you think has motive? Very direct, investigator.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Been a long millennia. I'm a little cranky.
What mysteries are around us?
What if there are no more islands to end? Someone wouldn't have a job to do.
That's weird.
Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger?
Do
Akiko?
you understand, investigator?
Time to start asking questions, investigator. What do you know about Akiko?
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
When you have a hammer, all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshals.
Strange.
Power? Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Exorcism should be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed. So I killed the council. Scare the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Do you think that's enough of a motive? Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to say.
I don't like this.
Why?
Those are facts.
That's the
But
key.
are they the truth?
That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself. What can you tell me about the sigils scorched in Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demons, but the noises humans are capable of making are too limited.
What mysteries are around us?
We cannot pronounce demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sound, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched into his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do these sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Sure.
What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another skin for several seconds. The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these?
What mysteries are around us?
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotions outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas. It doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the scene?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime
The
scenes.
investigator is here.
Could the demon make Henry draw them?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
The demon does not control Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it? Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council.
Dreadful.
Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought aloud. Thought about.
That's weird.
What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away
The
sin.
investigator is here.
What did he want to know from you?
Mystery awaits.
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the ends of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and make sure the death and birth happen properly.
The truth is
The innocuous,
all around you,
the-
investigator.
the innocuous questions came first, then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? He dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs at the end of an island. I'm not a fool, though. You don't ask those questions unless there's dark intent.
Got it.
What did you tell him? How demons enter the island, how possession works. All standard topics that everyone in the Syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets at the Exorcist Guard.
Paradise feels wrong.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? That I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it, though. Did you see Erie last night?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
He was in the gardens, investigator. But if there was a gap, you should speak to Lydia. What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
Mystery awaits.
The mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer. Who? That's too easy.
Don't test me.
I'm a busy woman. You are, but the path is worth treading. I have seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon did both, exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum? Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are tuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energies into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend.
The investigator is here.
What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in a vacuum of space and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
Are you happy with your truths?
What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exile investigator being brought back? Slim, then? You need to decide what the truth is. Tell me more about what happened. I received a call from our dear Grand Marshal. She arrested someone that was possessed and needed an exorcism. I was meeting with architect Carmelina at the time. A meeting about what? The next island, Perfect 25. One of her obsessions has been creating structures which repel demonic corruption. She asked to come with me to view the exorcism. Is that normal? No, but I understood her interest. We arrived and she inspected the scene before I started my exorcism. She left to wait outside the apartment. Henry was secured and Akiko stepped out of the room to speak to Carmelina. I slipped into my meditative trance to perform the exorcism.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Planes of existence swirled around me. I was lost in the maelstrom with no sense of place or
What
direction.
mysteries are around us?
And the life being choked out of me. I have no idea who the attacker was or which direction they came from. I died, murdered. A short while later, I was floating above the island. I felt an all-consuming rage. I drifted towards the heavens. My fury allowed me to claw my way back onto the island. Now here I am.
Sure.
These islands, huh?
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
More than you know. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Another mystery for the great investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Do you understand, investigator?
Speak to the Grand Marshal, investigator. See if you believe her. Did you see the architect last night? Have you asked witness? Convenient she was there, isn't it? Got time to chat? I have all the time in the world until the island ends.
The investigator is here.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You are our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? I was the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for power.
Investigator.
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you, the key that would unlock the Syndicate. He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The Immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. You might have resurrected. I almost let it happen. Do not swim in the sea of guilt, investigator. Deception is subtle and insidious. You were a victim, criminalized by the narrow minds of others. You showed them their own weakness, and they were frightened.
Who would benefit from a crime like these?
Stay out of the shadows of your past, investigator. Did you see Crimson last night? You should speak to her, investigator. She doesn't have an alibi anyone can corroborate. Did you see Lydia and Sam last
Those
night?
are facts, but are they the truth?
The logs of the Paradise Gates will confirm several things, their alibis and their time frame. Consider the time frame, investigator. Did you see Witness to the End last night?
What mysteries are around us?
Witness and Carmelina spent the evening together. I wonder if that means anything. Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal Guards outside of the Council Building?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
The Council Building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
The truth is all around you,
Was-
investigator.
Was his possession when these wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone set him up? What if this was part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone accessed the grimoires in the library? What do you know about the escape last night?
Do you understand, investigator?
Everyone is lying about the distance and time. Have you checked that? Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ? It'll have been logged if he did. What was Montserrat's plan with regards to demons?
What mysteries are around us?
Millennia ago, he would never have gone with Carmelita's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelita's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons will be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
What the hell?
That isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. You followed in the footsteps of Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You'll have to live with it.
I'm glad to be back.
I love having something to look forward to. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses, after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
Got it.
And the island becomes corrupted.
Enjoy Perfect 24, investigator.
The rot sets in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch on to the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
What the hell?
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing is the island's structure are the minds of citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
Got it.
The marshals will be busy.
Mystery awaits.
And so will you if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho Unit.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
That's not my priority. It will be. How is a god's deception different from the illegal communication that allows demons on the island? Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
Do you understand, investigator?
The victim's dreams are filled with visions of gods. They become the god's thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim does not realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
Whoa.
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question. It did, thank you. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. Oh boy. Oh, there's an item over there. Some up there, which I might be able to get to as well. Let's find out. Oh, it's a vending machine. How about that?
Relic obtained.
The elusive chocolate. A chocolate-flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it. That's funny. Do this later. Let me check out that whatever it is over here first.
Blood crystal obtained.
It's nighttime on the island. A little creepy too.
Blood crystal obtained.
Well, I've purchased to do that here at least. There's a ladder somewhere. Pointless challenge for myself for the end of the night. Can I get up there and get that stupid blood crystal? It's not important. I don't need to. I just want to see if I can do it. Is he gonna get it? Alright, I think that's probably enough for tonight. Well, mostly because anything I want to do next is going to take a little bit, and I'm going to head out. But I will thank you all for stopping by. So again, next week, where things are really going to pick up, if memory serves. A lot's probably gonna happen. A lot's probably gonna get revealed. It's gonna be quite a time. So I will see you all then. Thank you for coming by, and I hope you all have a wonderful week and weekend. Good night.